Hello everyone, it's Nadie, and today we'll be testing with the Menagerie Cosmetics Flight Club palette. As you beautiful people know, this is about the products and not the people behind them. Any tiff you may have with them, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. Oh, my little purple pantaloons, how you doing today? I hope wherever you're at in the world, you're having a simply marvelous day so far. I myself am doing wonderful, and I'm extra excited because this is purple. I think just knowing that I'm gonna be dipping into something purple is helping me fight off my wicked allergies. Holy tits. Is anybody else's allergies just raging lately? My head feels like it's in a vice. But I don't even care because this arrived on my doorstep and bitch, I have to dive in. This is from the fabulous indie brand Menagerie Cosmetics. They have some of the prettiest artwork, but they're always sold out, which is good, I guess. This finally came back into stock. So many people asked me to review this, so you can bet your sweet and salty testes that I was first in line. And because they do have a limited quantity, you're only allowed to buy one per person per month. And so when these finally come back into stock, I definitely want to do a giveaway with these. Of course, it'll be a worldwide giveaway. The link is right down below. We'll do it now, and then when they do finally ship, then I'll pick a winner. Like usual, it's very easy to enter. The only thing that you have to be is subscribed to this channel, and please stay subscribed. I love having you. Just make sure you're at least 18 or older or have your parents' consent. Good luck to everyone. But going onto their website, they only have one 5-star review, and they don't even have the product yet, so I can't really count that. But they do have very fucking cute things, and I think all of their products are magnetic, so that's kind of cool if you want to depot this. And it looks like this retails for $38.95. Honestly, not too bad because you get 3, 6, 9, 12 shadows from an indie brand. Very, very good. And there is the packaging. I freaking love that. This is a really cute bat. It's even smiling. Look at that nose. Don't you just want to pinch it? I wish bats actually looked like that. Anyways, here we have this, and let's open it. Oh my gosh. This did take a little bit of a beating getting here. I can kind of see a little bit of crumbling happening, but hold on, there we go. Okay, now we're perfect. This is so beautiful. The colors are actually very, very saturated. On camera, they might look a little bit ashy, but I promise you in person, they are not. The palette just flows really, really nicely. It's super visually pleasing. I love this kind of periwinkle shade up here because on camera, it shows up blue, but in person, it's actually kind of purple. But you have almost enough here to do kind of a dark glam. I do wish that there was like an eggplant in here. I think that's the only real thing that for me it's missing. Like I totally could have done without one of these shimmers. Although look at the shift that they have. Oh, pretty. But as far as purple palettes go, for me this is almost perfect. In fact, this color right here is kind of what I wish this palette had. However, do I have at least 10 variations of that dark grapey in my collection? Yeah, so am I mad that we don't have it? Fuck no. I'm just really happy to have this in general. Ooh. So for today's look, I'm probably gonna do 2 separate ones. I don't feel like doing anything wild and crazy, mainly because my head does feel like it's gonna fucking explode. But I do want to absolutely put this thing to the test, especially because this is labeled an artistry palette, so I don't know if that means they're really pigmented, if that means they're not technically eye safe. Either way, the more that I look at this, the more that I freaking love it. Yes, they are indeed magnetic. Oh, I really like that. I've never really been one to depot shadows, but I seriously should. Really freaking cool. All right, my loves, I am so excited to swatch into a look with this little flying bitch. You guys know the song. Are you ready? It's swatching time. Oh my goodness. These feel so freaking good. I'm swatching them and like the lightest touch is enough to cover the entire body. Oh, this is gonna be good. And here we have everything swatched. These are so unbelievably buttery and beautiful. Oh my gosh. They do look a little bit splotchy on the hand, but that's only because I swatched these over bare ass skin. I could instantly tell that these are the kinds of shadows that need a primer in order to stick down. Like they are blowing all around this room, but that doesn't mean they're bad quality. I think they have so little filler in them that you're basically getting almost straight up pigment, so they really do need something to stick to. But oh my gosh, this multi-chrome right here, I don't even know where that is. Oh, it's after dark on the bottom. It looks completely different swatched. It goes from like red to gold to green to purple. It's got a little bit of everything in there. It's like a good salsa. But unless you're gonna use a primer, I don't necessarily recommend swatching them. Also, that does kind of seem like a waste because I want to like keep as much of this as possible. Oh, it's so good. But quality-wise, do these feel like professional grade pigments? Yes. Like this shit is where it's at. It just feels luxurious. I'm kind of surprised it wasn't more expensive. Not complaining that it wasn't though. Anyways, let's hop into a look. For primer, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Pussy Putty. What is this called? Poreless Putty Primer. And then quite a few people have mentioned using a setting spray before your foundation, so why don't we try it? Come on, maybe? There we go. And for foundation today, I'm gonna go in with my favorite Dior Backstage. Still probably gonna be way too fucking dark for me, but bless me, I'm trying. And for Squee, a little bit of Marc Jacobs Extra Shot. I'm also putting a tiny drop of the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer under there just because it is one of those days where I cannot cover up the dark bags. But we can at least try. Ooh, something smells fruity. It's not even me. And then I'm gonna press some Laura Mercier Gay right underneath the eyes to avoid any creasing, with a light dusting of that powder all over the rest of the face. And another little spritz of setting spray. By little I mean an actual half gallon. I do love me some Dior backstage, but honestly that Maybelline Fit Me in the little baggie that I've been using is kind of just as good, if not better. I'd have to switch the fuck over. Anyways, now that we are fully set into place and my skin looks snatched, I'm gonna take a little bit more powder and gently place it right under the eyes to catch any fallout from the shadow palette. Then to prime the eyes, I'm gonna take the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas. And I don't know, let's go ahead and start off with a little bit of Flighty. Oh, it picks up so freaking much. I love it. But I'm gonna take this and place it all along the crease line and just start by packing it on, and then we can blend it out with a different shadow. Oh, that's nice. I don't even want to blend this shit out. I just want to go out right now and show people how fucking pigmented this is. Damn, I really like that. Kind of bummed because there's so much of it still left on my brush. Then I'm gonna dip into a little bit of Flying Fox, and in little tiny sweeping motions, I'm gonna place that right out here. Also, are we far away? Maybe I should zoom in farther. There we go, that's a little better. Okay, so with this, I'm just gonna kind of stipple it on the outer corner, and then with whatever's left, I'm gonna bring it towards the front of the eye. Honestly, with just this stippling motion, it is blending itself the hell out. Oh, that is exquisite. Feather soft motions, and it's doing all the work for me. Okay, I'm gonna dip in one more little dip again. And just like that, oh, do you see those motions? They're minuscule, yet it is blending itself out. This would be an absolute dream to work with on a client. Damn, like when I say I'm doing the softest little swooshies ever, I totally mean it. This is so light, yet I'm getting such a beautiful blend. I think I'm gonna blend out those top edges now with the last color, a little batty. Oh, I love that. Which hopefully this isn't too light. I'm gonna really try to dust off a lot. And we'll just take this right over those edges, gently sweeping it back and forth. Oh, I want more. Fucking yes. Hopefully on camera it looks as blended and beautiful as it does in person. However, sometimes with cameras things do transfer a little bit differently, but honestly, doesn't that look great? So let's start on the bottom. Literally the quickest fucking look ever. I'm gonna dip back into Flighty with that same brush, and I'm gonna press that right in between the lashes and take all the same shadows and bring them downwards. But I'm kind of curious to see how this will apply because I didn't put any primer on my lower lash. It's basically a little bit of foundation that's been powdered. So I want to see if these will stick, and they actually look like they're doing a great job of sticking. There's no fallout under my eyes at all. Oh, this palette is great. Y'all, I cannot wait till they restock and I can send this to one of y'all. Oh, next, just like the upper lash, I'm gonna dip into Flying Fox. I always want to say Flying Fuck for some reason, but that works too. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna gently smoke this out right below that purple. Oh god, instantly it turns smoky. Obviously, I haven't used all of these shadows yet, but so far, this is kind of turning into one of my favorite palettes that we've tested. Not just this year, like, of all times. I don't know that you can necessarily combine a bunch of colors with these shadows, but truthfully, you don't need to. Like, I could see these becoming muddy a little bit quickly, but if it does become muddy, I feel like it's more so the person, like me, versus the shadow's fault, because if you gently apply these and are minimal with it, like, you could create some bomb-ass looks. Anyways, I'm taking a little bit of light pink right underneath all of that, just like I did before. We'll bring a little bit right under the inner corner up here and kind of work it into the brow. And seeing how fucking great these mattes performed, I'm not positive that the shimmers really do need something to stick to, but I do kind of want to be safe. So I'm gonna put down a little bit of the Gerard Cosmetics white base. Well, shit, I could even leave it like that. I won't though, because I want to fucking try these shimmers, but on the outer corner right here, I think let's dip into Sky Puppy, and I'm slowly gonna work that into the white, just so it has a nice little fade right about there. Oh, that's lovely. And then a tiny bit of Batty right next to that towards the inner eye, and then a tiny bit more of Flighty right on the outer corner to give it that deepness. Yes, madam. I do want to try a couple of these shimmers, but I think just to lighten this look up, let's start with some Fruity Feast. And I'm gonna try it with a brush. It might need to be a little bit moist. We'll see. No, a decent amount actually picks up. So let's place that right here and kind of press it in. Anything? Can't quite see it yet. Well, oh, wait. Can you see that? Oh, divine as hell. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna keep this right on the inner corner. Do you see that? Next to it, why don't we take some Nocturnal? I'm just gonna use the other side of the brush. And it too picks up great. So let's take that from where I left off towards the outer corner. That's pretty too, but it is very, very similar to that other shade that we put on. So I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to tell a difference, but we can kind of work it into the matte over here. And then directly on the outer corner, I'm gonna take a little bit of Hanging Out and tap it right here. Slowly start to work it towards the center of the eye. Ooh. Yep. This is really fucking great. It's not just because these are purple, they could literally be the color of bile or mucus, I don't fucking care. It's the quality that is beyond a lot of things that we've tried here. The ease of use is just something wild. And it's not like this look I've created is necessarily anything spectacular or special, it's just getting there with such little effort is incredible to me. God, I can't stop fucking looking at it. Okay, let's hop onto the other eye. On this eye, I kind of want to do something a little bit more neutral. No guarantees, it might look crazy, we'll see. But typically anytime there's a light shade, I like to highlight my eyebrow with it first, so let's go into Downside Up. And we will place that right there, which I think this might actually be pretty much the same color as my skin, so we're not gonna see much. I take a little bit over on this side too. Okay, well, there we go. Why don't we go in with some Squeak? I guess if there were a negative to this palette, there is quite a lot of kickback in the pan. However, it stays there, like it's not going anywhere. You can just save that for later. But also a lot of it does go onto your brush, so you kind of have to be a little careful. But otherwise, this palette is fucking perfect. Anyways, I'm gonna take that color and just blend it right along the crease line, kind of keeping it low. I think that's going on quite a bit lighter than I thought it would. So instead, why don't we go in with a little bit of a wing in it? And I'm gonna kind of place that along the crease line and blend it upwards. Okay, so I packed a good bit of that on it. Now let's blend that out with some Squeak. Gently plop that right there and do the same kind of like stipply motions. Bitch. And then right over that, I'm gonna take a little bit of that creamy shade that we tried to highlight the brow with. Wow, that is so pretty. All right, so now I'm gonna put this side to the test and see if these don't need something to stick onto. So let's take some After Dark. Oh gosh. And I'm gonna stick that on right on the outer corner and work it towards the middle. Oh. So there is the slightest bit of fallout, which I feel like will dust away, but otherwise it is stuck the hell onto my eyeball. Actually, I'm just gonna bring it to the inner corner because there's so much stuck onto my finger, and I kind of want to see if these will layer up too. That shift that this has is so fucking pretty. I almost don't even want to put another shade on this eye. And look how much is still on my finger. I think the only color that I haven't gotten to use is Megabat, so I'll take the tiniest amount and just put it right here on the outer corner. Ooh, which that one doesn't really want to press down onto my eyeball. It's kind of fallen out onto my face. So I probably wouldn't recommend layering up the shimmers unless they have something to stick to. But if you put down one shimmer, like, it goes on great. Hopefully that'll dust away. It just looks like it's laying on top of my skin, but once again, a very, very simple and easy look. For the lower lash, I'm gonna press in some of that beautiful fuchsia Sky Puppy. Before I move on, let's go. Oh, fuck. Did you see that? That hurt. Okay, let's dust this away and not get a concussion. Beautiful. There is no fallout that's stained under my eyes. Everything dusted away perfectly. So I'm gonna blend that out with a little bit more of this mauve wing in it. And what the hell, let's go in with a little bit batty. I'll just place that down there too, give these eyes a little bit of cohesiveness. And to line my very watery eyes, we have the ColourPop gel liner in the shade Good Reef. Okay, I was gonna try to switch shit up today and not do a wing because I always fucking do them, but then I remembered, wait, this is like a bat-themed palette. I have to have a wing. So I just did my normal little wing, and then I also put a little bit down here. Hopefully it doesn't look ridiculous, but I created like a new inner corner. And here we are with our final look. Y'all, I fucking love this palette. Oh my god. I have nothing to complain about with it. Like, every shadow blended out magnificently. They stuck on the eyes. Yeah, there was a little bit of kickback in the pan, but who the fuck cares? It stays right there. I'm sorry, but where the hell have they been all my life? I want every single one of their palettes so bad. I feel like I owe the world an apology for sleeping on this brand. I have no idea how their other palettes are, but oh my tweezed taint. If you like purples, next restock, grab this. And no matter what you do, definitely enter the giveaway, because why the fuck not? This probably is by far my favorite purple palette that I've ever used in my entire existence. I do still wish we had a really vibrant but deep purple, but still we were able to go somewhat dark with this, but honey, daddy wants it deeper. There's no staining under my eyes from that fallout. It just dusted away. Like, whether you are a beginner with makeup, whether you're a pro, whether you just like makeup, this palette will fucking work for you. I don't know how the fuck they do it, whatever kind of magic fairy dust they spray sprinkle into it whatever it is they need to keep doing it, because this is magical. So there you go. Oh my goodness, that was fun. And thank you so much for being here. I love having you. You just admire my little purple peepers for another second. Anyways, if you'd like to support me and my channel a little bit more, please feel free to join us over on Patreon. It's patreon.com/poplux. There you get videos a day early, you get Patreon only content, plus best part, it is cheap, fun, and fancy just like me. And like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, is available at thepopplux.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialnady, and you can follow me online at thepopplux.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye!